Hi, and thank you for tuning into my channel. For anyone who's been following me, this is a new channel. I will appreciate if you like or leave a comment. If you reach out, I will reach back out with more information if you're interested. Today's video, I am following yesterday's video, the details of my case, and I found that even though in the state level, you have nothing you can do, no legal action you can take against a judge after you've gone to the commissions of judges, and specifically in the state of Florida. But maybe you're in a state similar. There is something you can do federally. So I found the lawsuit section 1983 of Title 42. It's called the 42 USC 1983, also known as the 1983 Brady Claim, also known as Brady versus Maryland, where you can actually sue a public official or someone pretending to be a public official in the federal courtroom. If they're violating your constitutional rights or your civil rights. So, my case personally, they're violating my First Amendment. I believe it was my 14th Amendment as well. And you have to basically legally state what are the rights, the federal rights. Mind you, this is not the state courtroom you're dealing with. This would be a federal courtroom where many federal judges overstate their jurisdiction and they end up violating your federal rights, which includes your constitutional rights and your civil rights under color of law. So you basically have to file a complaint with the federal court system, the courtroom, stating where this public official has violated your constitutional rights and your civil rights. So, for anyone going through what I went through, having issues at the local level, there are federal remedies specifically made for this sort of bias in the state courtroom, so you can have a relief. And the reliefs include not just monetary relief, what they called money damage, but also injunctive relief, where they can file an injunction and an order from the DOJ, from the federal courtroom, may order this judge to stop what they're doing or to have, this judge taken away from your case due to a violation of your constitutional rights and your civil rights under the 1983 Brady Claim, which is Brady versus Maryland, if you want to do some digging on that. So I found this out recently. I'm going to be pursuing that on my own. I'm not a legal advisor. I'm not a professional in targeting either. I'm a victim of targeting and gang stalking, along with this heinous thing that's happening to me in the state of Florida when I don't even live there since 2020. But if you're in a state or you're having similar issues, um, Google or search. There are plenty of YouTube videos of attorneys, actual legal, you know, attorneys, professionals, advising on the 1983 Brady Claim. That's where I got my information from. I recommend you do that because, like I said, I'm not an attorney, I'm not a professional. I'm just sharing my personal information and sharing how I can find remedies to fight your cause when the state is showing bias against you and violating your rights and your constitutional rights. If you have any questions or if you want to know what link I use, I can personally respond, and I will respond to you personally. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm just a personal individual sharing my information for awareness purposes. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate if you can like, subscribe, and comment. If you comment, I'll reach back to you. Thank you so much.